cars and how much revenue can we take from a truck driver, the more and more we look at autonomous, right? Lovely inspections actually linked to autonomous vehicles is it's real simple. If you were to disqualify drivers out by the hundreds or even by the thousands, right? We all know if you get 12 points within 6 months, guess what you lose? You lose what you've worked all your life trying to feed your family with, is with that CDL. So we have to take this in accountability and say, hey, you know what? We're all at stake here of losing our jobs because the greedier want to get rich, and to give our information from a government officials to, easy pass and drive. These are the things that we have to look out for because now we're giving a badge to another third-party organizations to regulate us. And I don't know about you guys, but the less regulations I have, the better off we are, the more we make money. So once we start badging our citizens against one another, and this is dangerous territory that we're coming up against. So guys, get involved. Like I always say, we say it here all the time. This is not our channel, it's your guys' channel. So we're going to open up the mic for to anybody that wants to talk about something tonight. We have a lot of facts at a roundtable meeting that we just did. We released 9 episodes of factual information, whether all the way down to politicians getting the money wrongfully to getting inside of the machine and breaking it all up. Those facts have been released. So if you look around, you will see some of our material out here. You're going to see the material that's going to show that the guys that we've put in power that's supposed to protect us, to make it where we're allowed to make more money safely for our family, is doing the opposite. They're taking money for their family and leaving us out on the closed dryer, up to dry. So welcome in, everyone, and I'll open up the floor.
Absolutely. Real quick, everything said here. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome to the team. Everything said here is for entertainment purposes only and for YouTube, Facebook, X. This is Vince and Sean over at Truckers Unite Now. Please visit Trucking the USA Today on Facebook. And we are freelance journalists, American commercial truck drivers. Welcome in. All right. Sorry, guys. We had to get the live going over there because we were late. Pastime for a change. Welcome in, brother. How are you?
Hey, what's up? Truckers Unite. They know us.
Hang on one sec. The magnificent Pastime was next. Hang on, brother. Pastime, can you hear us? There he is. Pastime for okay, I guess. Yeah, I think he needs a minute. He probably doesn't have good reception. Go ahead, magnificent. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good, man. What's new with you?
What's your beef with Uber Freight, bro? They ain't wrong, man. I saw the video. That was dirty, man. What they did.
Hey, they did me dirty, man.
They took me up.
Yeah, they took me off, but I'm just not going to deal with them anymore, bro. I don't need 20 phone calls for a 500-mile run. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Don't worry about that one. I mean, Uber Freight, they got a lot of freight. You might need them in the future, just get.
It's probably, you're right. Yeah.
You got I'm never doing TTL though, man. I have nothing against them. I actually put them on my against. So.
Gotcha.
Uber Freight, I think they're honest people. It's just that they got a lot of apps going on, AI and all that BS.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do what the computer tells them.
Well, what would a driver have done if they didn't know how to data queue it, basically, right? Like I did a data queue with them to get my name released from the hold that they put on there without even questioning why. They just put that hold on me. That's what I didn't like. It wasn't call me and let's talk about it. I mean, I kicked butt on that load, bro. I was a full day early on that load. I rescued that load from somebody else that canceled it. You know?
You went through cabbage grass in the summertime to get to where
Yeah. Well, hey, I go through it in the winter too, bro. So, hey, going over Donner Pass, bro. For me personally, my most Donner Pass. It's Donner Pass. Yeah, but it's terrible, bro. That's the worst stretch of highway to me. Anywhere in the western states, the western 11 is I-80 from Reno, Nevada to San Francisco on the I-80 westbound. No thanks. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Even in the winter,
Yeah.
even in the summertime, it's terrible.
Oh yeah, bro. And the
You
yeah.
know what?
Go ahead.
What Sean was saying, what I was saying was they take the money for their families and all this. Man, it's a doggy-dog around here, bro. Even the elected officials, they ain't wanted to do shit. No, they ain't wanted to.
You're not wrong. Well,
It's just the way. That's
yeah.
why I always have to take. And you know, I'm an immigrant. And, you know, I have a little bit of accent. And, you know, I don't feel like sometimes a lot of people, I wish I was born in this country. I'd be the first one to go out there and tell it. I feel like as an immigrant, they ain't gonna take me serious. Like, they gonna be like, oh, American born driver's ain't agitating for this shit. Why are you out there, you know? That's what they gonna say. They gonna title. I'm telling you for real, man. And
Only people that judge though, man.
Politicians that go
Yeah.
to the top.
Yeah, don't focus on like racist people, bro.
This racist people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the politicians are racist. They gonna go after you once they see that you have an impact. And you're doing the right thing there, and you're pushing back against them. They will go after you in so many nasty ways. You know, say, this immigrant came to this country 30 years ago. What the hell is he doing while white American, you know, truck drivers are just shut up and you know, they're taking names just like everybody else? What is wrong with this motherfucker, man? You know, and excuse my language, but that's how it's going to be, you know. But listen, what we need is I hear truckers unite. Let's protest. Let's go to Washington. No, bullshit. That's all that is bullshit. Truckers unite. I have a lot of respect for you, bro. You're trying to do that. You put on a tie and a suit. You know, that's why I hope every time I see you on live, I you know, try to get on your life.
Thank you.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. What we need to do is we need to pull together. Start put out a lobby organization, whether it be nonprofit, whatever, you know, I'm not familiar with the tax form, all this, but we need to hire really smart, educated lawyers that really know how this game is played. When they know that we're using the courts, when they know that we're using the legal system to go after even the president, that we're using the FMCSA, DOT, you name it, even the president, the Secretary of Transportation, you know, if we can go after them legally,
Right.
you know, they're going to face the court and say, hey, this is you know, this is illegal, this is against the Constitution. You have a right to earn a living. You know, no, you know, let a judge tell us. That's the only language they understand. But we're gonna get together, get drunk in Washington, and people won't say get no shit. We're gonna do barbecue, and hopefully we're gonna catch their attention. And I ain't gonna do nothing there.
Well,
Excuse my language. I respect all you all. But what we need is a legal framework. Smart people.
I got a question, Magnus.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what you think we should do is continue to play the same game that's been being played for 200 years in this country that has proven that the wealthiest and the most powerful are the winners. Is that the game that we're gonna advocate for? Because I don't know about you, but I don't have means to become the wealthiest. Do you?
Okay, well, the wealthiest. Where they're at, I use the legal system. They'll sue you. The state.
Wrong.
Let me finish
Let
that.
me tell you how the wealthy. Okay.
Let me finish this. What I'm saying is this. Let's give them that 10,000. We have 3 million truck drivers. 10,000 trucks. If we can unite, donate, contribute only $100. That's what we spend in a day.
easily.
If we, that's $1 million a month that we can use on legal rights for, you know, get the FMC, you know, if we can go about, you know, for the FMCSA and sue them for some of these crazy laws that they put in place to handicap us and just say, hey, you can't do your job. Bro, the laws are so much against us. You can't legally pick up a load and deliver on time, bro. And the shipper and receiver don't give a damn. You get there late, they're like, oh, they have to reschedule. They have to sit there for another 3 days just because you're trying to follow the law. That's immoral. That's not acceptable. That's not goes. I think that's inconstitutional.
Well,
That's inhumane.
I think Ray says it best in the comment, though. I think Ray says it best in the comment. Most lawyers are part of the system and take your money just like the government agency. Somebody smart in here.
I wish I could pin that. I'm gonna follow you back, Race.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna follow you back.
that's the problem, right? So we've looked at class action lawsuits, right? We looked at OIDA, we've looked at the ATA, we've looked at all these big organizations that say, hey, let's get a lawyer involved, right? Who got any money out of what was it, 800 million or 400 million dollars out of toll roads going across New York to George Washington Bridge?
Yeah.
They sued $400 million. How much did that go in the truck driver's pocket? 6 truck drivers got a little bit of cash flow out of that. The rest of it went into OIDA's pocket. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but these are the things that we look at, right? We study every single angle and going, how do we do this without having to spend any truck driver's money, because the money belongs to the truck driver's seat, right?
In
if
your
I take
pocket.
$100 from you, I'm taking $100 from you being able to eat or pay your mortgage or pay your electric bill, right? I don't want to take your money. You know what I want? I want to take your voice and put it on a microphone and scatter all the way across this country. Now, how do we do that, right? You're saying people will sue you, right? How are they going to sue 100,000 truck drivers with the same exact message? Getting corruption, right? We know that it's there, right? We found the information and I hate it. I want you to get out the truck stops. I want you to tell every single person you talk to today that same information. And we let that echo chamber all the way to DC. Guess what? When we do stuff like that, now you made a statement. Now people know that you know what you have up against, right? You're gonna see people say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna resign. I'm gonna resign today. Let's put somebody else in there, right? But here's the thing: we have to be strategy about it and say that person's gonna resign. We want you to put this person in because our echo chamber is coming for the next person. Then you start stacking the people that care about this industry in the right spots, because that's what they've done to us. If you look at it, if you look at all autonomous, you look at everything that they've done, they have put the right people in there. And I have proof that they put the right people in there, because these people have taken bribes, they've taken money from it, they've done all these things that it's not really American. It's somebody looking out for their own family. And that's what we need to start doing. We need to look out for our own family and put the right people in it. That's going to work. So that's my thought.
Well, let me jump in one more time. We're so whatever works. It's like, yeah, I know, right? One key, one up and one door. You can't have one key, whatever, unless you have a master key. What I'm saying here is this. Like Sean said, people are scared of getting sick. Even the fact that you're taking them to court and getting them in front of a judge, I don't care if you lose the case. That sends a strong message. Say, hey, truckers had enough. They had enough. This is not, they don't like it. They don't sue your ass for it. They lose a win. They're going to sue you for it. That's the thing. Ain't nobody suing us on our behalf. Nobody is. Hey, you talk about the OIDA. The funny thing about the OIDA is this. They only respond when the ATA responds. Who does it? American Truckers Association. Which is the
Liars.
Express water. That's it. The OIDA will feel compelled to say something. But that's about it. FMCSA is having a free. They will put on what's called public practice participation, whatever it's called. Whatever they want to pass. Oh, by the way, they're supposed to do it. Which is nothing. Nobody gives a shit. They already made up their mind when they're about to go out. The only thing I'm saying is this, man. There ain't nobody out there looking for us. And I can assure you, I drove a truck for I had my CDL continuous. 2004 when I got out of college, up to now. I'm a dispatch for a truck company now. But I help my friend my family. My driver will tell me, I can't deliver this slow, bro. I ain't asking why. I'm not out. What are you going to take?
I think there's people out here looking out for us. There's a lot of people that's amongst the round table meeting that stays behind the scenes and we're waiting for that right opportunity, right? We're waiting for the people to say, hey, you know what, we've had enough. We're done. Let's get this message out. Let's put it on a microphone and let's get it across the nation and scatter. Truck drivers, you know, it was easier back in the day when you had CB radios, right? It was easier to sit at a table in a dining room and have, or at a diner and have these conversations. Man, they took all that from us. There's no CBs really in radios in a truck anymore. Truck stops, you have tables in it anymore, right? How often do you see truck drivers sitting at a table and trucks?
The table stack. Social media is out to new table.
No, not really, because they control what we say. Ask Vince how many times we've been named.
Thousands. Yeah.
Vince had 22,000 followers at one time. I don't know if you remember that, but Vince lost it all because he was talking truth. He was speaking. I literally, if you want my honest opinion, freedom of speech disappeared when another guy would disappear. Let's just put it that way. Name was Charlie Kirk. That was the last true movement I seen of freedom of speech. And look what happened. So this is something that we have to look at. You're going up against a machine that just keeps on bulldozing, right?
Evil
So
machine.
putting power in one person that is putting a target on one person. But you know how you keep freedom of speech alive? To make a message to go across is everybody says the same message all at once, right? We look at flock cameras, right? That they've all been saying, get flock out, right? We're seeing people actually now starting into getting involved on a small case. Now we just need to convert them over to trucking and saying, hey, you know what? We need more money, you know? That's how you get a movement, a grassroots movement. That's how you get any kind of movement going, is getting people awoke first and saying, hey, we have a problem. You have to show them the problem. You got to tell them the problem. Then that's when they come alive. And that's what we've seen. And a little bit of that's been on social media. A lot of the stuff that you see on vlog camera has been actually deleted off of TikTok and other platforms because they don't want that information out there. They don't want us. If anything, they go to a county commissioner meeting, and you see the guy standing up at the county commission meeting, and he's banging on the podium saying, "Hey, we don't want this in our city. We don't want that." That doesn't get broadcasted on here. You know why? Because they don't want people going to the county commissioners meeting and saying the people have the power, not your politicians, but the people have it, and they don't want people to see that. So they scrub that out here. So I would say media or TikTok or the social media, I would say only is about 2% of what advocating really is. I mean, most of it is getting on TikTok and having this relationship of talking. We message you when it's time to say a word, and I say, hey, you know what? I'm going to send you this. I want you to talk about this for the next day, all at one time. Mass spread it, and you have something.
Talking on TikTok. You know, you know, I believe in the American people. I believe in the power, the decisions that we the people. But nowadays, it seems like people are so disconnected from what's going on that it's really hard to make them up to what's going on. Really.
Hard but not impossible. Let's pause for a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Magnificent, magnificent. We're way over 3 minutes, buddy. I'm going to drop you down. There's a lot of drivers waiting. You can come back up in line if you want, but I have two things for you. Number one, don't be afraid. You are the power of America, not our representatives, not our employees. Donald Trump's your employee. Congress and Senate are your employee. So stand up and fight for what you believe in. That's the American spirit.
You couldn't get to meet your employee when you went to Washington.
If enough of us stand together, yes, you will. And it won't matter what they are doing or what they want. We tell them what to do. All right, but magnificent. We got to get to some other drivers, brother. All right. Thank you, brother. Come back around.
Saying about what's going on. And here's the thing I'm talking about Washington, D.C., right? We know right now Washington, D.C. is a corporation. It's not we the people. It's we the corporation, right? So we need to change that before we go back, right? How do you do that? Well, you start pulling out all the politicians that are getting paid and doing all these things. We hold them accountable before we go. Then you go, and they're going to say, oh, wait, these guys ain't we're no longer a corporation. We're going to have to sit here and listen because the people, the voices are going to be heard today. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on that one.
Exactly. Exactly. Magnificent. You can come back in line if you want. Thanks for coming up. If you guys aren't following Magnificent, go give that man a follow. He's all right. Pastime for a change. Welcome in, brother. Where are you? There you are. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do you got your audio? There he is coming back. There he is. Pastime. Where you at, brother? Man, I need a pillow for my back. Ooh, these seats suck, Sean. Dude, they hurt your back, man. Ugh.
Mine is not, you guys. Mine is not.
Hold on.
That's right. It's all the way along. That's the thing. I mean, here's the thing. Like when we're talking about getting the people don't even understand that seats are designed to actually hurt your body so you stay awake. I mean, how much does it take for us to start saying OSHA comes in with standards and says, hey, you know what? If you've been hearing loud volumes, you have to get out of that for so many hours, right? We have no standards, right? They're saying, hey, you know what? The seats are designed for pain and uncomfortable so you can drive more so you don't fall asleep for the safety of the community or the motoring public. We have a problem, right? When
Exactly.
our more higher than 50% higher than
Ooh.
standards to climb up, we have a problem. When we're supposed to be standing on our step where we put our seat to stand up into the seat, we have a problem when we have to be harnessed if you were to go by OSHA standards. Nobody runs a harness while we're getting up in there. Yeah, they have 3-point contact, but I can tell you what, guys, in the slippery days, I don't know how many times I've about aided coming out. So even with 3-point contact, we need to put people in it that's going to actually follow the standards that are set for truck drivers, not people that doesn't know nothing about truck drivers and try to put standards against us. Like it just doesn't make no sense. I mean, that's like me trying to say, hey, I'm going to go be a heart surgeon tomorrow. I can tell you what, I'm not going to do good, and I would never do it because I'm going to put people's life at risk, right? This is the same thing they're doing to us. They're putting people's life at risk because they're not actually talking to truck drivers. They're not listening to truck drivers and say, hey, what best benefits you guys? And instead they're saying, what best benefits my family, of myself, and how much money am I going to make off of it? We see it over and over again. Nothing's ever came good out of politicians making rules unless it best benefits their business or it best benefits them. So,
and that's not why they're in office.
It's sad.
They're in office for us. They're not in office for themselves. Period. If you don't want to work for the people of your district, the people of your state, don't run. It's that simple. Because you are a servant of the people. Period. End of story. Pastime for a change. I'm going to skip to Mike if you don't have your audio clear yet.
Well, it's not coming through yet.
Okay. No worries.
I just wanted to say, go look up.
What's that?
Got our own gift.
What's that?
Look at the truck they just gave us.
What do you mean?
They just gave your room our own gift.
What's that?
You now can send a special gift that you inspired.
Well,
Look at the gift gallery. It's a truck. I didn't make it. TikTok just made the announcement.
I don't see it, but who inspired it? We inspired it? I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here, look.
That's
I'll send
amazing.
it to you.
Jane, supposedly TikTok made a gift just for us. Magnificent. I'll bring you up in a sec.
It's coming through.
Oh, dang. That is cool. Nice.
It's
All right.
a pretty gift that you inspired.
Damn. Wow, there we go. Sean's doing it right now. Sam's doing it. Hell, I'm going to do it too. Hold on. There we go. Where is it? I can't find it.
You're not making a difference.
Thank you, man. That's a great feeling. Wow. For truckers. That's awesome, man. That's for all of us, bro. That's awesome. Welcome to the team, Magnificent. We're going to bring you up in just 1 minute. I'm trying to find this thing. I can't find it, though. Interesting. I see all the huge gifts. Damn it. Well, thanks, brother.
Strong, man. At the top.
I am at the top.
So, it should be like your rouge or lightning. It should be right into that. I seen it earlier. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it anymore. Other than just tonight. But I saw it, so I clicked on it.
I see a little mushroom. Yeah. Thank you, Magnificent. Yeah, I can't find it, man. I guess we'll just move on. Well, thanks for that pastime. That's great news. See, that's the dream, you guys. The dream is for all of us to break off in groups and fight for whatever you desire, however you want to be a patriot. Go run your game, run your life, be in power of yourself, be in charge of yourself, make a difference somehow, whether it's supporting, tapping, making your own life, making your own videos. You're awesome the way you are, and you can everybody can move the ball. It's just, you got to get involved. And having the thought set, the mindset of, I can't make a difference, that's what they're programming you to think. That's how little they think of all of us actual blue collar workers, right? And poor people too. They don't care. I was just watching a video on Seattle. They literally took all the homeless people from Seattle, and put them in one little spot away so that the tourists wouldn't be afraid of them, right? Which, I mean, makes sense, but why don't they do something real for them, like actually get involved and do something? Remember in San Francisco about a year ago when the Chinese president, I forget his name, came to visit, and Gavin Newsom literally cleaned. I don't know if anybody here has been to the Tenderloin district. It's absolutely terrible, trash everywhere. Uh, Gavin Newsom cleaned up the 3 or 4 blocks that it took to get from the San Francisco airport to City Hall. He cleaned it up beautifully, like just that route. You know what I mean? Like just the route to get to City Hall. If Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, would have gotten out of the taxi or the Suburban and like went one street over, he would have seen what it really looks like. So if they can clean it up fast like that, they have the capability. But they're not going to do anything unless you get involved. It's not me. It's not all these people here. We are just one tiny chain of the picture of America, guys and gals. Oops, let's give it some respect here. It's about all of us. We're all a star on this flag. Thanks for that news, pastime. Moonshine, welcome in. Welcome in, Moonshine.
What's going on?
Same thing, different day, man. Just getting hyped up on DP and trying to save our country. Let's go. Join the bandwagon. Cleaning it better than this tap. Yeah. What's that?
You can beat people with a 15-pound sledgehammer and you still ain't going to get them to understand.
Not true.
Strength in numbers and unity. This crap of me, and I does not work. It's got to be everybody. We all got to come together, whether you have differences with each other or not. Put the bullshit aside and come together what's meaningful. And listen, you got to be open-minded and you got to listen to what other people are saying. And if you disagree with them, talk to them like grown-ups instead of some 3-year-olds on a schoolyard.
That's right. That's right. I saw a video the other day, Mike, and it was the Iran war explained to a 5-year-old. And I'm just like, what an insult. Like, they're basically insulting us. I just scrolled. I'm like, I'm not going to even watch it. I'm not a 5-year-old. Why don't you speak to me like an adult? You know what I mean? It's so insulting. We can't be putting up with that kind of crap,
Yeah, I mean, the public already sees us as uneducated, ignorant, people that like to argue and fuss and carry on and act like fools.
Yeah.
And how are you going to change? How are you going to change that? Cut out the bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come
Involved.
together and act like civilized human beings and everything. That's the only way this stuff is going to change. And until you get these people to stop saying you can't, or come up with this bullshit of, oh, well, we can go get an attorney for $400 and sue somebody. That's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's got to be meaningful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, we gotta have unity and strength. Strength is in numbers. Who cares about the guy standing down there with $1 million in his pocket handing it out? If he got 1 million people standing there, what's going to do more? 1 million voices or 1 million bucks?
Right. A million voices.
I can tell you with 1 million people with $1 million, he's going to get one person $1. And I can tell you that I can't even get kids to do anything for $1 anymore. What truck drivers do for $1? You know what I mean? So yeah, good point. That's it's crazy. Like they can have all the money if you have all the people voices. That money, they say money can't buy you happiness. So what are you gonna do when you have a bunch of unhappy people standing in front of you?
But it's all about unity, man. We need to bring back the old school. The old school, where truck drivers stick.
Oh, you're breaking up, Mike. Oh, all right. Well, thanks for that, Mike. Your time is up. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mikey. All right. Well, Mike, come back around if you can hear us. Samantha, welcome in. What were you saying earlier? And then we can bring up Magnificent. I think you wanted to talk to him, huh? We can
Yeah,
just.
you know what? I completely see what Magnificent's saying. I really do. We look at the system and we say these are the people that have won. So we think we got to do what they did. But what we don't understand is this is not a level playing field, and it never has been. If we come together, though, see, there's nothing. When we talk about they'll be scared when we sue them, there is nothing scary than 4 million truck drivers coming in. There's nothing scarier than that. So, but I understand. With my voice, my little voice, I don't feel like I can accomplish anything. Let me hire somebody who has a bigger voice who can speak for me. No, that's if we keep operating in a broken system that's already determined who the winners are based on who has all the money and who has all the power, then we have proclaimed who the winners are. We decided that Elon Musk wins. We decided that Jeff Bezos wins. We decided that the wealthiest people win because we said that it takes money and it takes that kind of power. When we say no, it takes our voice, it takes us standing together, it takes unity, like Mike said, it takes us determining we are not going to take this anymore. We are in control. When we understand that 2,000 people are controlling 350 million, and that math don't work. I don't care what country you're in. I don't care if it's new math, old math. That's not good math. When we start to understand those things, then we can make change. We can't keep doing the same thing and expecting something different. We talk about doing, oh, this is what we used to do. This is what we used to have. Listen, we're in a new place. This is a new time. When you start looking at this data that Sean and this research team has put together, they have been putting people in place to do what they're doing right now for years. For years. It's absolutely terrifying what they've been up to. I feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie, for heaven's sake, watching what's playing out. Once you understand it, and you pay attention to it, and then you start telling the people that matter. Who do we tell that matters? Do we tell FMCSA? No, they don't care. Do we tell the president? No, because he don't care. Do we tell Sean Duffy? No, because he don't care. Go tell the soccer moms, okay?
Yeah.
Go tell the dads that drive their kids to school every day. Go tell the people that are trying to make a living, and they recognize this is the sweet piece, guys. Once we fix it here, we can fix it everywhere. See, to me, this isn't about trucking. This is about we can change it all. We can change it all. Stop dreaming so little. Dream big.
Yeah.
Understand. This is the time where it could all change because we understood who we actually are.
Absolutely. B Gozen says I need help with the spimo misconduct and bedroom down my truck. I don't know what you're trying to say, brother, but if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. I have no idea what you're talking about there. We're going to switch gears here. We are going to talk about 10-4 DC. Frederick, I don't know if you're here right now down in the, let me see. If you're watching right now, Frederick was trying to come up earlier from 10-4 DC. I don't know if you're down there, brother, because I don't know your wife's name. But if you're trying to come up, let me know. Just give me a text and I'll send you an invite. Let me know what the name is on your TikTok, on your wife's TikTok, so I can send you an invite through that. Anyways, 10-4 DC is the website. Looks like that. It's TENFOUR DC, 10-4 DC.com. And September 30th through October 4th, 2026, there are going to be a bunch of truck drivers. You're welcome to come. It doesn't cost anything. They do take donations to pay for the event. But if you don't have any money or it's hard times for you, it's free to go to. We're dropping our trailers in Maryland, and then we're gonna bobtail down there. We're all gonna convoy, get on the CBs. We're gonna go down there. Derek Bars will be speaking. So if you want to talk to some of your congressmen or senators, this could be your chance. I mean, you're a free person. You can go to the House of Representatives. It's going to be representatives. Try to talk to one of your people from your state. Their mission, I'll read you their mission statement. 10-4 DC is a 501c nonprofit charitable organization dedicated to promoting and supporting professional commercial truck drivers. One of a kind truck driver appreciation event held on the National Mall, place where drivers, placing our drivers on the largest stage in America. So it's pretty cool. I can't play the video; I'll get a copyright strike. But you can go to 10-4 DC. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be there. Sean's going to be there. Samantha, I wish you could be there. Mike, I don't know if you're coming. We the Truckers is going to probably be there. Let's see how 10-4 DC works. They are sponsored and funded by donations, sponsors, and auctions. There's going to be an auction at the end to help pay for next year. Create, and this is their bullet points. Create a tribute to all drivers. Represent the full sisterhood and brotherhood of the American trucking industry. Be family friendly. Improve public awareness. Be involved in government affairs and support charities for drivers in need. I believe Truckers Final Mile is going to also be there. So check it out, guys. And I believe Frederick's trying to come up as we speak. I just don't. He was going to come up on his wife's TikTok because he doesn't have TikTok, and I don't see him anywhere yet. So if he's not on this live, we'll get him on Tuesday's live. But 10-4 DC should be pretty cool. What do you think, Sean? I'm going to read a little more of this.
Yeah, I think it goes so good cause, right? I think the more people get involved, especially around DC, right? If they already have the permit to where we can put, hundreds of trucks out there, you know what I mean?
Yes.
They pay a special permit, right? He says that it brings us down right down to Washington DC. You know, in most cases, it's against the law in DC, right? There's a no truck route right here, so if you want the opportunity to take a picture of your truck at the in Washington DC, this is your opportunity, right? I mean, these are the things that
To know
you only get a small window of opportunities, and this could be our opportunity that we fill up the whole market.
Yeah.
And truck drivers are here to have a conversation. So I mean, get involved. And if you're free, you know, then let's do it. You know, let's represent our industry the right way. And this is how we do it. We get out there, we get boots on the ground, we have conversations, we talk to the people. Because the people are going to support us, just like we have to support the people. You know, when their shelves are getting empty, we stand up, we make the call, we do it. So it's time for us to talk to the people to say, hey, we need your guys' attention to help us out. So it's our opportunities. It's we've paid our dues. So let's get them involved.
Absolutely. Charles Claiborne was just telling me yesterday that it's a once in a lifetime type experience. Yes, you can go every year, but if you have the opportunity to go, this is your opportunity. We're going to be there for sure. We're going to be able to speak. If you can't make the event, Sean and I will have it live here on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook and X for all of those that want to watch. Being in DC, y'all know your boy Vinny Badagucci here. I'm going to be trying to talk to Trump every time I'm in DC. I'm trying. Call me silly. I don't care. I'm running my game, right? I'm running what I think is right. And I believe, my personal belief is if any of these congressmen, if you're honest with them and you're not trying to stroke their ego, they're not trying to stroke your ego, like, we got to just tell them how it is. Don't sugarcoat anything. These are our employees, right? So we got to tell them what's going on, and hopefully they fix it. Who knows? But if you don't try, for sure nothing will happen. Because guess what? The mega carriers are showing up on Monday to talk to Congress. And on Tuesday, senators. And on Wednesday, they're at the ATA. And on Thursday, they're at FMCSA and the lobbyists, right? All those people are all working with each other. They're organized. Even if they don't like each other, they're working with each other. The truck drivers, slowly, the culture is bringing truck drivers together, right? That's what we're doing right here. It's great. So get involved if you're not already. My idea is Fred, which is the one of the people in charge of 104 DC. He said they need more working trucks, right? And so my personal truck is a working truck. I have pictures of my family all over, taped all over the microwave and everywhere. My kids, pictures that they've drawn for me over the years. My little girl, pictures she's drawn for me. So I think it would be great if we could get a Congress member, a senator, the president, Derek Bars, get them up here in this truck. Let them see where we sleep. Let them see the twin size bed that is in this tiny little 73 square foot box that we live in, right? Our microwave, our TV. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let them see the small space that we live in 95% of our life. And I think that would make a difference if they could actually see what we're going through, right? How do we know if we don't try? Not only that, you get to meet other drivers, you get to meet other organizations, you have a chance to get up and speak and get it off your mind, what's going on. So this is the 8th annual 104 DC Driver Appreciation at the National Mall in Washington, DC. What we do, we bring our trucks and show them off on the National Mall in Washington, DC in front of a one-of-a-kind driver appreciation event. And drivers, at this one, you actually get to participate and enjoy the barbecue. This honor allows drivers to be in the front and center in the nation's capital. 104 DC is the first trucking group ever that has been given this prestige honor to park their bobtail trucks on the National Mall between the Washington Monument and the Capitol building, the biggest stage in the United States of America. So you literally have a chance to speak on the biggest stage in the United States of America. How could you say no to that? That's why we're not saying no. We create a family-friendly environment where we can all tell our story to thousands of people that have little to no knowledge of our industry. Isn't that the problem? We're so shadow banned on social media, on the news. Nobody wants to talk to us. Not a lot of truck drivers want to talk, so we're changing the game, right? We welcome questions, pose for pictures, take pictures, and focus on this educational opportunity. We even bring the latest technology and safety-focused examples to demonstrate our commitment to future drivers as well as the general public. We accept donations for both national and local charities to help meet the challenges of those in need. Why we do it. This is a tribute to all drivers. Those that are trying to come up, I'll get you up in 1 second. This is a tribute to all drivers that each and every day provide the lifeblood of our economy with a quick, reliable, and safe delivery of products, foods, and services to the American people and to the world in general. We want to show our nation's leader that the men and women in our industry deserve the respect, the recognition, and the understanding of the challenges that we face every single day. We are more than just drivers. We are the human infrastructure that keeps America moving. We're the lifeblood of this country. Superheroes with invisible capes, delivering the goods, the supplies, and the essentials that keep our nation running. This is the 10-4 DC organizers, as you can see. This is, oh, sorry. This is Frederick here. This is who I've been in touch with. He might be in the bottom trying to come up, and then he can tell a little bit about their organization. But, dude, honestly, I don't even know how the hell I've been doing this for a year. Sean, how have we been doing this for a year and we don't know about it? What is going on here? Are we like in a matrix or like a Mandela effect or something? How is this possible? I don't know.
It's crazy.
Uh, that baby is so cute. Let's see. Reyes Treat says, my products wouldn't be delivered if not for truck drivers. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. We the truckers, welcome in. What happened? Hi, Jane. We the truckers in the house, everyone. Oh, he's cute. Sean, bring him up. Oh, there he is. Hang on, hang on. Oh, look at that baby. Look at that cute little bugger. He is adorable. Oh, it's his grandson. I think he's on mute because he What's up, little guy? Hi.
You know, Grandpa, fix it. You know, fix it.
That's right. That's right.
Say, hey, I was watching me work on the truck. You guys stick him out there in his little bouncer, and he literally just sits there and stares at me all the time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. No, get him in a truck. Get him in a truck. Oh yeah. I think I just heard him say he just said he wants to go with Grandpa on the next run.
That's right.
Reyes says, "Oh, so cute. So much to important stuff to say." Yep. Oh.
That's for sure. I'll literally like when my mom off the screen, I'll put it up till you get to start talking. So it's all talker.
Try to get as many recordings as you can, Sean, because you know how quick it goes, brother. It's you blink your eyes, it's gone. He's a man, you know.
Yeah, my second kid off the college.
Wow.
We moved him in, and now he's off to going to nursing school, and then he wants to be a doctor. So.
Wow. That's what's up, man. America, baby.
That's the youngest grandkid, so we have two of them.
All from a trucker's salary. You know what I mean? All from.
That's one of those.
That's awesome. Oh yeah. He's talking. I think he just. Yeah.
We're already gonna have they sit up and I'm trying to get them to pull like raspberries or something so that way
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's what's cool about being grandparents. You can, right before they show up, if he has a dirty diaper, you don't have to change it. You just give it to mom and dad. There you go. Oh, by the way, his diaper needs to be changed. You know what I mean?
So we got grandma for us. He knows.
That's right.
Until he has to need a diaper change and then he goes back.
There we go. There we go. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Wow.
He said that was not Mickey Mouse. That was Mickey Mouse.
Dude, that was cool. I think that was for you, Sean.
What's that?
A galaxy? Nice.
What all truck they created for you?
That's so. Is that for us specifically? Like only here? Or what?
I just read the name and it said made for this. Well, I'm not sure exactly, but it said made for you, Vince, for this
Wow.
live.
Wow, that is awesome. That's for all of us. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Right on, dude. That's pretty cool. See, Sean, people are watching. See, Jane. See, Sam. Pastime. You're right, Pastime. People are watching. We don't think that, sometimes I wake up like anybody, I'm human, and I think, "Now, why am I doing this? Am I really making change? Am I wasting my time?" But we're not. We're not wasting our time at all. Hey, Sean. Sean, I got something for you, brother. I got something for you next year. Yeah.
Talk.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to blow this up, dude.
That's right. There you go.
There you go. You can act. No, I got that for the truck is what I'm trying to say. That was for that was for my kids when they were little for in the truck, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he is a talker, isn't he? He is a little talker. Awesome.
I am on.
That's funny. All right, let's see. Let's see.
This is why we do it. Like people don't really understand. Yeah, he loves trucks already, and I'm already getting them out there, like and then watching, I'm working and everything else. Let's give him the opportunity to support his family, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it won't be long. 50 years. My nephew, I put him in a truck at 5 years old. Imagine what this is gonna go like.
Right?
He's gonna be grandpa's son, so just put him in the seat. Be like, I guess your turn to drive.
Oh man.
We gotta get his full trunking so we can put it in granny low.
Fireworks! Thank you, Drugger. And keep his Ray and said, and keep your family safe, brother. That's right.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yes. See, he even agrees. He even agrees.
That's right.
Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna what's that, Jane? Oh, I thought Jane said something. I'm gonna get off for 1 second, guys, not off the live, but I gotta text Frederick real quick.
Yeah, he likes to kick, that's for sure.
Nice.
What are you doing? Tell him. Tell him about trucking. He'll tell you everything to grandma.
This is why Vince is gone. For if there's any new viewers in here, head on over to WeTheTruckers.com. There's a bunch of advocates on there. We have and music written by drivers, and we have a bunch of articles written by drivers with a lot of lengthy research done. And that's on mine as well. And for fun, you can go over to the truck stop and leave a little marker. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. And let's fill that map up.
Steven, you're welcome, Jane. You're welcome. So that's We the Truckers, guys. There's a little spot, right? Hold on, I'll zoom in. See right there where it says the truck stop? The truck stop. So it's right here at the top of the page. You hit that guy, and then come on now, load. Oh, here we go. Okay, so then you So then you scroll down. Oh, let me show everybody on YouTube. WeTheTruckers.com. Go to the truck stop. Yeah, truck stop. Scroll down. And then there you'll see a map of not only advocates, but other drivers too. Oh, let me zoom in. So, see, guys, I'll go to mine real quick just to kind of show you guys. Do, 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 do. Sorry, so you can kind of see. Can you see? Yeah. Oh, there we go. So I'll zoom into Reno, Nevada. Look at guys, I'm all over here by my lonesome. Here I am. Look at there I am. There's Truckers Unite now.
Yeah, Sean needs, Vince needs some company.
Yeah, guys, come on, Reno. Where's all my Nevadians at? Come on. Damn, I'm all by myself. I need y'all. Come on, represent. All right, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna zoom in and we're gonna hit that. And then see, you can see on the top right there, there's my bio, Vince, Truckers Unite Now. I'm a trucker of 12 years, a trucking advocate, a patriot to the people of the United States. Keep the shiny side up and the dirty side down, and God bless. So yeah, you can even put emojis in there. See that? So get on over there, go to the truck stop at WeTheTruckers.com and put your truck. We want to see where your domicile is, man. We're family here. Let's go. Uh, Mike's trying to come up. Jane, I don't know why. It's just going to echo. Does he want to talk or what?
I don't know what he's doing. He's out of control.
What are you doing, Moonshine? And Spike says,
We're at Applebee's.
oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Spike in the comments says, from Sultana, thank you so much for what y'all do. Spike, you are welcome, brother, and thank you for what you do. All right, Fred is texting me. He says, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. I'll keep talking to you, but he says, Vince, I can find a way to search this TikTok. It isn't allowing me to search. Okay, I'm texting him. Okay, let's do it on Tuesday, next Friday. I'm telling him because we're on the live now. We're on now. But after, I will call you. And then I'm hitting send. Now I'm coming back. All right, we are back live on TikTok, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Just so everybody knows, Sean and I are starting a new podcast on YouTube. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be on the live section of YouTube. What we're going to do is we're going to get old school truckers, all right? And we're going to have one or two guests. If you would like to be a guest on our new podcast over at YouTube, we will be interviewing drivers, very similar to what Trucking City Media does on his. I'm going to learn the kerning. I'm gonna learn the learning curve of StreamYards and YouTube and figure out how to put videos up of like the older days compared to now and talk to old school truck drivers. We're gonna be having old school. Welcome in, brother. I see you down there. We're gonna be interviewing brokers. We're gonna be interviewing shippers, co-signee. We're gonna be interviewing cops, the state police, DOT. Basically, anywhere we go, anything that we do, if you guys have ideas, we're gonna get Mother Truck. Try to get Mother Trucker over there. I get Bonehead. We're gonna have We the Truckers come on over and tell us about their website. We're gonna have every organization come over there and talk to us. And the cool thing about it, I didn't know this, but I guess a lot of people love old streamed lives on YouTube. Now, it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, well, who would want to watch like an old live that's technically just a video, right? But someone told me that a lot of people like streamed lives because A, they're raw, they're real, right? You can't re-edit or cut or anything like that. What's in a person's heart is pretty much set on the live, and then that's why people like it so much. And second, you have the control of fast forwarding and rewinding, right? So like you can get to all the highlights. So like let's say we do a 1 hour video, you can skip through it all and you don't got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think this might be friendly. Possibly. Let's see. So anyways, yeah, if you guys want to check out the live, it's just going to be random. To get on the actual live, we're going to have to send you a key. So if you're interested, please DM us, and that'll just be periodically throughout the week. Welcome in, Makawa. Is that how I say that?
Aqua.
Makwa. How you doing, brother? Welcome in.
Just preparing for next week.
All right.
So we got a Blitz week coming up. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. So from what I'm reading with this coming Blitz week, it's starting on Monday through Friday. It's across Canada, United States, and Mexico. This Blitz week is they're enforcing brake safety. They're mainly looking at your brakes, make sure they are um, functioning properly. They're making sure they're within spec. So just be on the lookout for that. They will be mainly doing level ones, but there's that possibility that they'll just look at your brakes. But just make sure that you guys have everything correct.
And that's nationwide, like the lower 48 states, or where is it?
Yes, it's all across North America, including Canada and Mexico.
Wow. Damn, they're going. Dude, bro, is it just me or does it seem like every year they add a type of blitz somewhere? Like just one state will do, oh, we're doing it mid-January every year on top of the blitz in November or whatever, right? Like your typical blitz. It's just they keep adding crap. Ah, man. Well, all I have.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. Like they've been doing it a lot here in Michigan.
Wow. All I can say about that is maybe about 5 years ago, I came to a place in my career where I really like the light bulb went off in my head on preventative maintenance, right? I got sick of the toes. I had, how can I prevent a toe, right? Well, preventative maintenance is 99% of the time, preventative maintenance will cure all your towing issues right there, just like that. If you don't wait till the last second. And it sucks, right? Like, who wants to go get their ZPF filters changed $3,000 later, right? Nobody. But
I wish it was only 3,000. It's 10,000 here,
oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay,
and that's
go ahead.
in house, by the way. That's not at a shop.
Damn, 10 grand, man. I just got mine done.
I just had $16,000 put in my truck.
Just like on the one box, or did you have other stuff done?
I had other stuff done. I had the full service done, blue oil change, stuff like that.
Wow. Well, thanks for doing that, man. I appreciate it.
I'm on top of it, dude. I come from a mechanic background, so 90% of the time my mechanics don't even have to do like a full inspection on the truck because I'm already telling them what my truck needs.
Right. And you kind of get good at it over the years, huh? Like based on the miles, you pretty much get to where you're like, oh, this is going to go out, or this needs to be looped, that needs to, you know what I mean? Keep everything looped. That's like half the battle, you know? Keep everything nice and
Right.
loose.
Well, on top of that, you know, having a mechanic background, I was certified in auto and diesel for years. Um, that does help when you're getting into trucking,
Definitely.
is knowing what the hell you're looking at, knowing certain sounds, so that way you can diagnose your own trucks. That way you're not sitting here wasting time for your company mechanic to figure it out.
Or paying someone on the road, 700%, markup, right?
Yeah.
So,
Granted, it did take some time for my mechanics to realize I know what I'm talking about. But once they finally learned, like, all right, he actually knows his stuff, it's now, hey, my truck needs this. Okay. Then they get it in and they replace it.
right, right. Yeah, well, thanks for letting us know that, man. I appreciate that. So Blitz is it like Monday through Friday? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, it's Monday through Friday. It starts first thing Monday morning.
So
Concerns me a little bit because Today I got an oversized load going down to Missouri.
Ow. Is it extra points on your PSP if you have a violation for an oversize or no? Or is it just regular?
That I am unsure of.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I don't get pulled over. I'm a smart trucker.
Same. I haven't been pulled over in
get more
years.
reason
Yeah,
to.
right. Same here, brother.
I'm not saying you're going around scales. Are you saying you're going around scales? I'm not saying you're going around scales.
Well, that's a different kind of ball game right here.
We don't talk about that on the live.
Yeah,
We don't talk about that on the live.
that's
That's
what
why I'm saying, hypothetically, if you went this way and I went that way into a square or a U shape,
You know,
just was looking at different scenery.
I had another driver at a truck stop once. He told me if you're going to run a scale, just make sure to see if there's a state trooper there or not to be able to chase you. Make sure there's a state trooper at the end. You know, just be careful. You see a state trooper in there.
routes to avoid them.
Well,
That's right.
that's not easy in the winter though. In some places.
That is true.
You don't get extra points on your BCP, but you do get like if you have a permit, they'll revoke it right wherever you're sitting at. They'll pull your permit, and then you're stuck there getting another permit. So I guess it would be it's very expensive. And then you have states like Indiana, right, or in Ohio, you got to drive 55 miles an hour. You can't go on the toll roads.
That's well. The way it works is like here in Michigan, no matter what size you are when it comes to oversize, if you are over 8'6" wide or over regulatory length, which I believe is what 75 foot, you're mandatory 55 throughout the whole state. Now in Indiana, oh,
What happened?
I don't know.
That was weird.
No, in Michigan, you're restricted to 55 no matter what size you are, oversized, whether it's length or width. In the state of Indiana, last time I looked at my Indiana permit, if you are below 10'6" wide, you can run the regular speed limit, but you're still required to have banners, flags, strobe lights, etc. But um, Illinois, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania, yeah, it's all restricted to 55, no matter what size you are. Like, I was hauling heavy loads to New York the past few weeks on an 8-axle trailer, and it required me to have permits for Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York
Wow.
because of the weight. Um, Ohio, I was restricted to 55, except on the turnpike. I was able to do regular speed limit. But the second I got off the turnpike, I had to slow it back down to 55. Pennsylvania, I was able to run regular speed limit. New York is a whole different ballgame. When no matter what, if you pull a permit, you're required to have strobe lights. So the second I crossed into New York, I had to slow it down to 55, turn my strobe lights on, even though I wasn't technically oversized.
Wow.
It's weird.
You really got to know what you're doing. Ignorance of the laws.
The George Washington
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
with oversized.
Not with oversized. No.
They make so they make you sit at nighttime, right? So you gotta get a light permit, all this other crazy stuff. They bring you across. Usually, last time I went, it was like 10 o'clock at night. They'd bring us over, and they'd be like, "Well, the oversized come off at once." And then they would drive in where you're going, Rhode Island. We actually, this been several years ago, but there's a guy that wanted to build a house like the what's it, Iron Man, the glass house. He actually used a mowing to how to get it out of Washington and bring his roof all the way across. Man, you want to talk about miserable? That thing stripped that whole way. You could tighten it down. You just gotta get the stress. If not, you rip it up. So yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Michigan.
good.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Here in Michigan, the weight laws are completely different than it is for the surrounding states. Like on my 8-axle trailers, Like today, for instance, I hauled road barriers. A full load of 22-foot road barriers, that's 12 of them. That's 120,000 pounds on a trailer.
Wow.
All those all day without a permit or anything. I just go.
Nice. Well, Makwa,
Leave the state with them. I'm required permits.
wow. Makwa, if you want to hang out for a second, we have been waiting for Frederick to come up and talk about the 10-4 DC event. If you want to still talk about this, we can, but we're going to get him up real quick because he's already been in 2 other meetings. If you don't mind. Okay, cool. Thank you for the warning, by the way. Everybody watching, if you're not following Makwa, go give him a follow. Next up, we have the one, the only from 10-4 DC that we've been talking about. Here he is. Without further ado, we were reading it off the website. 10-4, it's TENFOURDC.com. Go check it up. Check it out. Drivers going to DC this September 30th to October 4th. 2026. Derek Bars is going to speak. You have a chance to speak. You have a chance to put your truck bobtail at the National Mall, the biggest stage in this country. How could you say no and get off everything off your chest that you've been wanting to say? Here he is without further ado. Welcome in, Fred.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, good, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I appreciate that. What's that?
I said I appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you guys being interested. Like I said, we do this to give you guys a stage. It's not about us. It's about what you guys are doing. And I'll give you guys just a brief rundown of what we do. We arrive on, like you said, September 30th. If you're going to be part of the convoy, you want to go in with us with your truck. You arrive on Wednesday. We'll have someone there at the fairgrounds that will wash the trucks for you. Um, there'll probably be a small fee. I don't know, but it probably won't be what the meeting costs. But
Right.
is wash out and take care of everybody for us. Um, Basically just want clean trucks going to the hall. We do want work trucks. It's not a truck show. This is a driver show, but we want you to bring your trucks because that gets everybody's attention. And that's what it's about. That's why we use the National Hall because it's a way to lift drivers up and get them in the spotlight. And anyhow, once you get the trucks cleaned up, we get everybody registered. We have to send that registration list into the parks department a few hours early so they have a chance to look at the list, and then everybody gets a decal for their truck so that they know you're with the event, so there's nobody sneaking trucks in and stuff like that.
Right.
And once we get to DC, we convoy to DC. We're arriving in this year. Our event is in Upper Cove, Maryland. Usually we did it south of DC. This year we're doing it north of DC, and it's about 60 mile south or north where we're going to be meeting at. Just west of Baltimore, just north of DC. And then we run 60 miles down into DC. That's basically during the night to give the driver, this is all for the drivers. There's a lot of chatter and everything. Everybody's pretty excited about it. Once we get to the mall, we're escorted in DC right to the mall, and then pull the trucks up onto the mall. It takes a little while to stage, so we take a little while to get apart because we want everything to look nice for the next day. Once you guys get done being parked, people will go sightsee or they'll go to their rooms, depending on what they want to do. If you want to stay in your truck, we ask everybody to volunteer for fire watch. That way you can be down there during the night. While we keep it 24/7. Watch on the equipment while it's on the wall. There's always at least 2 drivers on duty walking around and checking the equipment during the night so that everybody else can be relaxed. And so we're on the mall Thursday and Friday. And like he said, we have a speaking engagement on Friday with Director Bars from the FMCSA. He'll be down there between 1:30 and 2:30, I believe. Right now is where we decided on. And, we'll also have entertainment while we're on the mall. So there'll be Taylor Parker's the guy that's going to be performing for us. He's a guitarist, and he'll do that periodically through the day, and then the rest of the time he'll just play music and stuff, just so we have some atmosphere. Like I said, we'll have a microphone and everything. If people want to speak, we'll have plenty of time, to work everybody in. And we'll try to do the speaking sessions when we around the driver meetings and whatnot. When we have everybody together.
Awesome.
And then on Saturday, once we're done, the event's on the mall. Now anybody can come down to the mall. Basically, though, if you're going to bring a truck, you need to come in on Wednesday night. If somebody has a problem and they can't make it on Wednesday, but they're on their way, they just have to let us know. We can make some arrangements. It's just that it's best that everybody gets there and goes in with the group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I've got a couple late arrivals before where they just come to the mall and meet us, and then I make sure to have their sticker there and put it on it and get them on the mall when if we can't do it during the day when people are maybe moving around. But in the evening, we'll bring the truck up onto the mall then, or something like that. We'll just work around the public so that there's no issues. But anyhow, it's like I said, that can be done. We've had people have to leave early too in the past because they're on the mall, but then they get an emergency and they got to go back to the yard to get their trailer. So then we'll arrange with somebody to make sure that they unlock the fairgrounds so that you can get your trailer. But generally, you stay with the group between Wednesday and Saturday, and then on Saturday we roll out around 11 p.m. We roll back to Upperco, where then we would do a barbecue at a fairgrounds. Now, when we roll out on Saturday, though, the mall downtown is all full of people, and so the police will be there to let us out, and then we'll block the intersections as we go out to make sure we keep the convoy together. That's about a mile till we get out to the highway, and then we're on our way. So it's not a big deal. It's a lot of public though that like to see the trucks and stuff, so we blow the horns and everything for them on the way out, and
Wow.
then we go back to Upperco, and we have our barbecue, and we'll have some more entertainment and a auction to try to help fund next year's event. And that's it in a nutshell. So,
Wow.
Yeah, this is our 8th year of doing it, and
Man, it's all I want to know is how in the hell am I just finding out about this now? How have I been a driver for 12 years, truck driver for 12 years, an advocate for one, pretty much knowing everybody in the industry that's somebody, right, that has an organization or something that they do that's good for all of us. Like I pretty much know everybody in the trucking industry, but I'm just finding out about this now. Thank God, 1 month away from it, I know about it, man. I'm really excited, man. It's really cool what you guys have put together.
James here, because James here, he's been getting around. He knows a lot of people.
That's awesome.
So he was one first told me about you guys. So.
Well, we're gonna do our best to tell all our people, and we're gonna keep saying it on we do at least 2 lives a week. We're starting the new YouTube podcast. We're gonna start getting the information out of there, and then the information out to drivers. So you might have more than you think come the actual event. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's fill that parking lot. We want you to be able to choose from what trucks you want. Like, nope, that one's too messed up. Nope. Both your fairings are off, driver. You ripped up both your fairings. You can't go in. you know? But yeah, no, it sounds like a good time. And we're also going to contact news media. We're going to contact all the congressmen and senators that are on the infrastructure committee, try to get them to come over and speak with us. I think it would be amazing, go ahead.
That's another good point too for everybody that's listening. 10-4, we're an event. The people that put it on, we're an event. That's a lot of the reason why you have trouble hearing from us, because we do put out some advertising, but we're not out doing lives. We're not the ones doing the advocating. We're just creating the atmosphere and the conditions to help you guys be heard. And I guess we got to do a better job of getting our marketing out, you know what I mean, and make sure that more people are hearing about us. But we always operate on a shoestring budget, and everything we do, we're a 501c3. Everything is all volunteer. No one gets paid. Every bit of the money goes to something for the drivers during the event, or possibly like advertising or something to
right, to strengthen it.
the event or to do something for the drivers.
And nice.
So, that's what we try to do. We tried to build integrity into the event so people would trust it. And I think, it took us a while, but I think we're getting there where people really see that we're just trying
to. Sean, I think you muted Fred by accident. Or you did, Fred. There you go. Yeah, hold on, Fred. Sean accidentally muted you. Sorry about that. All right, so are you up yet or no? There we go. You're back. Oh, you're not back. There you go.
No. I was gonna say I don't think I did it. I was slinging the kid around, but I couldn't have.
Yeah, it said Sean muted him. Hold on, let me see. I got it.
Is it
Don't touch it. Hold on.
You got this.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and talk, Fred. Turn on their microphone. I think you might have muted yourself, Fred, maybe. There's like, if you tap your screen, there's a microphone. Hit that microphone. Let me see. How does it? Yeah, if you tap your screen, Fred, you'll see a microphone. Hit that microphone. Yeah, if you see the slash through the microphone, it's muted. Did she get it? Wait, there we go. Turn on their microphone. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties. So, yeah, anybody that wants to go to this event, if there is any, okay, he's probably just going to come back. If anybody wants to reach their congressman, their senator, write an email to their staff to get them to come to this event to talk to you, it is possible, y'all. This is a possibility for you to meet your representatives, show the public what we do. And more importantly, you can take your own videos and you could give a speech there at the National Mall. And you can make your own videos. Sean and I, we're going to be making a ton of videos. We're going to be there live for you guys the 3 days. We're going to put a lot of effort into those of you that are going to be driving that can't make it. You can enjoy it right here at Truckers Unite Now. We the Truckers is probably going to be going live. I don't know for sure. I can't speak for them. But let me see. I'm going to send Fred another invite if he's watching. Oh, he's gone. All right. Well, there you have it, 104 DC. You can go over there. You do have to register, you guys and gals. You can't just show up. Those of you that have not been to DC, Washington, DC, the District of Columbia, it's different. It's not, first of all, it's not the United States of America. I don't know if you knew that, but that little section of Washington, D.C., I'll say it again, is not the United States of America. So there are different laws there. You're not protected there. I'm not scaring anybody. It's not a big deal, but this is why you have to be registered, because they're very serious there. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing any shenanigans there. That's not the place to be. Of course, we can have a good time. We can joke. We can laugh. We can walk around. We can do whatever we want. You're free. Yes. But at the same time, the park police and what are they called? Not the Secret Service. Sean, what are they called? The police that are there? They're called something. It's not Secret Service. It's Capitol Police. That's it. There he is.
Capitol Police.
Yeah, the Capitol Police, they don't play. Yeah. Capitol Police don't play games. So that's why we have to be registered. They don't care that you're there. They just want to know that you're there and everything is safe. That's all it's about. Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, it's a secure area. I mean, we even got to get permission to have a tripod for a camera. You know what I mean? Because you could launch a missile from a tripod. So,
yep.
They're just they take it very serious.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So the tripod, whenever I go to the White House or the House of Representatives, same thing. Tripod, I have to be within 5 feet of it at all times. So like one day I had my bullhorn and I was pacing back and forth. Capitol Police came up. They're like, "Hey, is that your tripod?" Yes. They're like, "You got to be within 5 feet of it or you got to get out of here." Like, they're nice, but they're not like normal cops where they joke with you, really. Like, they are very serious about and they have to be, right? They have to be serious about their job. If anything,
I wanted to power up my drone. You're not allowed to put a drone in the air, but it was 4K.
So I asked them, well, can I just power it up and hold it and use it? And they said, no, you turn that thing on, it's going to bring everybody down here. They'll know immediately. It's like,
Oh yeah.
It's funny because I remember the first year we were on the mall, we seen some car just turn right onto the mall and start driving up towards the Washington Monument down the lane, and instantly cars come out of nowhere, to go after him. And we're like, where did they come from so quickly? Everything's got to be wired around here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Everything's on cameras. So they saw somebody do that, and then the cops came out immediately to get him.
Yeah, they don't play. Yeah, they're nice. I mean, if you're a decent person, just relaxing and just enjoying yourself, fine.
Issues,
Yeah.
It's not like that. We have permission to be there. We stay in our event area. We're not doing anything disorderly.
Right. And also, just so everyone's clear,
the cops do stop by to eat with us sometimes too. So we've always, shared with them and encouraged them to be there. And so,
yeah, let them get up in the truck and see what it's like. Everybody's curious, right?
If anybody's commenting, I can't read the comments. I'm farsighted. I can't read that stuff. So that's probably why I muted myself earlier.
Let's see. Gear Jammer said he's been to DC in 2023. Trucking City Media said he will give any support he can. I don't know if you've met Boss Man yet, Steven, with Trucking City Media. He's a bigger YouTube than TikTok, but he's Trucking City Media on YouTube, and he supports the living. He's a really awesome truck driver. He supports the daylight. Yeah.
I'll be able to go back and look through the comments here, right?
I'll share you a copy of the live, and then you can go through it if you want. I have to share it with you though.
I just didn't bring my glasses, and I really don't want to sit here with my girlfriend's.
That's all right.
We can get you on YouTube on Sunday. I'm pretty sure Trucking City Media will get you up there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to come up. I'll make that.
John. Yeah, we're gonna really push this out, Fred. We believe in this, and we think it's awesome. And what was the other thing? Yeah, we're gonna push it out for you, and to hopefully get some more drivers down there. That's really cool. I'm flabbergasted that I'm just now finding out about this. I mean, I remember I was always getting you confused with 10-4 insurance, I think is why. I was always thinking 10-4 DC, like, I don't know why they put DC in there. Maybe it means distribution insurance, or I don't know what I was thinking, but I was always getting those two mixed. Just like people get electric trucks and autonomous driverless trucks mixed up. A lot of people think Tesla trucks are autonomous, driverless. They're not. They're just electric. It's it. There's no motor. There's no diesel motor. It's just a big battery, electric motor. So we'll start correcting people. And also, we're going to be making a lot of videos that we'll tag you guys in. I would highly advise you guys, if you're interested, to get a social media platform on every platform, just so people, because like YouTube, you have one on YouTube. So when we make videos there and we're going to be dumping a lot of data. I mean, 4 days, that's like 10 videos. I only post once a day to keep my accounts healthy, but I'm probably this 4-day event, I'm going to be posting for like 2 weeks. I did the same thing at MATTS. When I interviewed all the big players, over like 2 weeks, I kept tagging them in that. So over the next 20 years, 2026 MATTS, if you pull up, hashtag MATTS 2026, you're going to see anybody that made a video at that place with those thousands of people, it's going to come up. And that's where the power is. I'm telling you, that's where the power is. Anybody that's ever hashtagged you guys for the past 8 years, all you got to do is go Google hashtag 104DC, and all the different years are going to be pulling up like crazy if anybody made videos, which I'm sure they're out there. I haven't looked.
Like I said,
yeah.
And that's where we struggle. I guess we need more social media, but like I said, James here, he's been helping us a lot this year, and that's that guy's, I don't know if you guys know, but he's a professor and teaches videography and stuff. So
oh wow.
So James has been a big help. He cleaned up our website for us a little
awesome.
bit this year, and so yeah.
Well, what you need
stretch my wings a little bit. But you saw my frustration with TikTok tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm not looking forward to this learning curve on YouTube right now, like what Truckin' City Media does. Everybody, like, it's like anything in life, right? Like you look at pilots and you're like, oh, how hard could it be? Driving a truck, how hard could it be? But nothing is easy to do. Everything
Yeah.
takes years of experience to
You
get.
gotta know where the buttons are, man.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you mean?
Exactly. So social media is no different. What I would do, I mean, I have time as a truck driver to learn. Oh, here he comes right now. He'll talk a little bit about it. But as far as social media, you need a part-time person to make. People don't realize it, but like one video, if you make a 1 minute video, right? Edit it, put the hashtags, put a comment, make a paragraph of what the video is about, add people in it, tag people, put the location, and then post it 6 more times to 6 other platforms. That alone takes 45 minutes. So when people get on here and watch, they're doom scrolling and they watch a 30-second video, that took somebody 15, 20 minutes just to put that out there to entertain you. And people don't understand that. So I believe I know what you're saying is true. It just what a lot of people do is they get their kids or their grandkids to help them. You know what I mean? Hey, help me out with this. Help me out with this.
Yeah. Thank you. Let me add that. I got one thing I was curious about with the TikTok is because I was watching TikTok, but it seemed like it was maybe a different platform, something with reduced options. I don't know if that's a thing. I know on Facebook they have different levels of Facebook at times.
Yeah.
That so that everybody can view without engaging or something. And I don't know, maybe that's what I was on, but I could not sort out how to find you guys.
You know what it is, Frederick, is any new social media platform that you go to, there's a learning curve like anything. And these phones are all the buttons are so small. So like if you're, 35 or over, you need your glasses. It's hard to see all the tiny print and like, what does the plus mean? What does that mean? What does that, and then every one of the platforms is different on how they make comment interviews. They're all different pretty much. So you just got to do it, get familiar with it or get someone to do it for you. It's not fun, man. It wasn't fun for me, the learning curve, but the more I did, the more I learned.
I know they're all very similar though, but it's still, you got to know the differences.
This is true. This is true. All right. So, Frederick, if you haven't met Steven yet, this is up there. This is Boss Man right here, Truckin' City Media. Mike, we'll get to you in just 1 second. Actually, Mike was first. Truckin' City, do you got to go or can we pull up Mike first?
No, I can hang. I just wanted to simply echo what you just said, dude. I'll tell you what. For each and every one of these platforms, there is a learning curve. But the beautiful thing about TikTok is if you can get enough followers and you get enough of a thing going, you can adapt the TikTok platform to work on a laptop, so you can actually more easily control. But there's the learning curve problem, and that's what I'm right now trying to do. I mean, I've got StreamYard locked and loaded, and it's great. But that's only part of the problem. I'm trying to master TikTok now as we speak. So,
See, Fred, you're not alone.
it'll come to you eventually.
Yeah, I just got consumed with Facebook alone. I was like, man, if I tried all these other social media apps out, I'm gonna be so consumed, like I say.
That dude, it's a full-time job. People don't realize how much work it takes to keep all this running. It's like a small business almost to keep them all going. I didn't believe Robert Murphy when he told me that. He's like, "Oh, I gotta." One time he was like, "I gotta go. I gotta, reply to all my comments on Facebook." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, if you don't reply to your fans, to your people, he's like, you'll drop down a tier." Which makes sense, right? You should try to reply to as many people as you can. But how much time do you want to spend on the damn thing, right? So, yeah, Trucking City Media, he does a Sunday podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern. Maybe he can get you on this Sunday or the next Sunday. But he has a lot of people come to his channel too, and I think it would be good for you to go over there and get some more push over there.
Definitely. That's really what we're all about right now. It's just trying to get the word out now. We got to get it, Got to bump it up, you know.
Yes. Yes. All right. Let's see. I think Mike here wanted to say something. Mike, what's going on? There he is. What are you doing?
Oh, somebody made a comment earlier asking if the website, something like, I'm assuming they was talking about our website, if it was for truckers only. Our website, WeTheTruckers.com, is for everybody. If you want to learn something about trucking, you want to follow trucking, you want to follow the advocates, you like to read, you like music, you know, this website's for everybody, because everybody out there, no matter what your job is, you're involved in trucking. The people at the Applebee's we're at is involved in trucking. They get, how does their stuff get in the store?
Amen.
It comes in a truck. Every day they get stuff. So the website's for everybody.
Amen.
Free. You don't have to join anything. You don't have to do nothing. You can join. You can give us your email address for new stuff that's coming out. That's the only time you'll get emails, or when an advocate publishes something under the behind the wheel page. You know, you won't get bombarded with a whole bunch of junk mail. It's only stuff that we send out. So, you know, it's a real good website. It's free. Doesn't cost nothing. And
Yes.
it's for everybody. Everybody. So,
Yep. Just like Fred, you did it for truck drivers. You did it, for truck drivers and their families, right? So,
and, we're definitely going to try to be there 10-4. One way or another, we're going to do what I think we're going to do what we can do to be there. So,
yeah, I really think you guys need to be.
Right now, I'm ready to go. I want to be there tomorrow.
Hey, be there or be square. I'm not talking to you guys anymore if you don't come. I'm not. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all.
Sean dropped out. I wanted to tell him these Long Island iced teas at Applebee's are freaking awesome.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I know Sean, he may have dropped out, but he's probably still listening.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna eat my ribs and drink my iced tea and chill out and listen to the rest of this.
Right on, brother.
Appreciate everything.
Yep.
Appreciate what you're doing there for the event coming up in Washington, D.C., man. What you guys are doing is it's wonderful, you know.
Yeah, it takes all of us, man. Appreciate what you guys are doing too.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
does.
somebody came up with the idea and you guys ran with it. And this is the first time I've ever heard about it, driving for 36 years.
Well,
So
we were presented with an opportunity and we didn't want to let it go once we saw we could have it. You know, it's like,
And
there you go. We're looking forward to being there, looking forward to meeting you and everything. So y'all have a good one.
Yep.
I did want to say, earlier when you gave our web address, it's TNFOURDC.org. We also
Oh.
both of them will take you there, but we're technically educational platform, so we're .org. But like I say, .com does take you there as well. We own both addresses.
104dc.org. Okay. I'll start saying that. Yeah.
What's yours on TikTok?
I'm F. Bowerman. I just started an account tonight, so it's just F as in Frank Bowerman, BOWERMAN.
Yeah, right now he's on his wife's account, but you probably don't want to follow that. Go to, yeah.
We don't want to follow his wife.
Well,
Yeah.
we give her support too. Yeah.
We'll follow her too, you know.
She's like, I'll take the follow. I heard her in the background. She's like, I'll take that follow. I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
Let me know you sent her a message.
Yeah, right?
Hey, y'all have a good evening. Appreciate it. Hey, Brad.
Later, Moonshine.
Can I say fucking CD appreciate everything. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, later, Mike.
Don't go anywhere. Before anybody jumps off here, let me tell you about 10-4 on DC.
I know this voice.
It's Dan.
Oh, of course, yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about 10-4 on DC. If first time you come around there and you come across 7th Street and you come out from between all the buildings there from the Smithsonian, and you look to your right and you see the Washington or the U.S. Capitol,
and you look to your left and you see the Washington Monument, and you start getting goosebumps. And when you put them steer tires up on that sidewalk to bump up on the stone of the National Mall, you get the biggest freaking fart on you ever had in your life. It's almost an orgasmic experience pulling on the National Mall.
He's talking about building walls, you guys. Get your head out of the gutter. Go ahead. Go ahead, finish.
But when you pull on that National Mall for the first time, if you've never done it, you gotta do it because you're sticking it. You feel like you're sticking it to the man. Like, I'm here now. I'm gonna sit here for 2.5 days and tell everybody what I think.
Awesome.
And the other thing too about 10-4 on DC, it's whatever you want it to be, as long as you keep it politically correct to a point.
Right. Be civil.
We're not
Be clean.
politically. We hate all politicians, and we love all politicians while we're at the National Mall.
I like it. I like what you're saying.
Our story. We're there to go and speak to congressmen and senators if they're even in town, because a lot of times they try to scapegoat and jump out of town that week. We also, you can go on tours of the Capitol. You can go on tours of the White House. You can go see the monuments. Go see the Smithsonian. But the best thing is stand there and talk to the American people. And the other thing too is you would not believe the number of international people that are there just visiting our capital. And you can explain to them what trucking is like here in the United States compared to what it is in Europe.
Wow.
What it is in Japan. Compared to what it is in, say, someplace in Africa or South America or the Middle East. You can tell them the difference in trucking here versus over there and how the struggles we have here in the United States. And that is what the greatest thing is, to be able to put a picture on what a truck driver is and what we go through on a daily basis.
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
Most of the other countries look up to the American truckers because we got the biggest trucks on the road.
Right. I've heard that.
Except
You're
us.
right.
You can't mess with an Aussie now. Those guys are hard up, man. They got a lot.
Yeah.
Don't they pull like 4 trailers? Or no, their trailers are like 70 feet, doubles.
No, they pull
Like-
3 and 4 trailers at a time. They're called trains.
Yeah, but they're like 60, 65 feet each. They're not 53, right? They're longer.
It all
They
depends
don't
on
have,
the life.
they don't have weight limits over there, man. Don't kid yourself.
It
They
actually
still
depends on what
American
kind of
trucks.
license they have.
I mean, they're pretty popular at the Kenworths. I know
I
that.
think so. Peterbilt, Kenworth. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Kenworth 909 or the 904 over there, which are bigger than our Kenworths. They're like 14 foot tall. They carry like 400 gallon of fuel, or some of them carry more than 400 gallons of fuel. But yeah, they're like 14 foot tall. Their Kenworths are.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. I'm glad you came up and said all that because I already have goosebumps just thinking about it. My truck being there. Like I do.
Nobody can say no to coming on and talking to Fred. I mean, Fred is, if you want a cheerleader in trucking, the best cheerleader, the best advocate for American truckers that doesn't drive for a living. He actually works for an auto manufacturer, but he cares so much about the truck industry. He does so much for 10-4 on DC. And I don't want to get into his personal life, but without Fred, 10-4 on DC would have died.
Wow.
How important this is to Fred and how much he gives back to the trucking community.
That is so cool. Thank you, Fred. You're awesome. Thank you. God bless you.
And I do it because I've done other organizations in the past, and when I got involved initially, I could see the struggle, but also knew, I've been through it in the past. I used to do union organizing and things, and I know how hard it is to get people to stand up and do things, and so that's why I knew we just got to stay with it, and I've been trying like hell,
Yeah.
He brought Kenworth. He brought Kenworth to the National Mall. Nobody else could have gotten it done with Fred. He got Kenworth there. He brought flipping Tony there to sing at the National Mall.
Well, dude, just to get a permit. Think about how difficult it must be to even get the permit. That's got to be a spaghetti headache all twisted up alone.
It wasn't just me though, man. Like I said, I have been
Yeah.
in the center and I've been involved since the start, and I, because I want to see it succeed. But without everybody, what I've done would never matter. You know what I mean? It takes all of us, and that's
but it takes somebody from the outside to get in and get involved, and that's Fred.
There you go. There's all the
Yeah.
founders, right? Here on the website.
There's a lot of different people that have put in. That's not all of them. We wouldn't have the permit if it wasn't for Mike Landis and Brian Braze and what they were doing. And
Hutch has gotten involved a lot.
yeah, Hutch. There's been so many people, and that's why I said I don't like. I'm happy to do these, because somebody's got to. But also, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about us. That's our motto. It's what we try to live by. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even at the May Day 2020 event, when we parked on Constitution Avenue for 22 days, how many days were you there, Fred?
23 days.
You were there 23.
Wow.
And here's the other kicker. Whatever you do, never follow Fred into Washington, D.C. You will get lost.
Ha 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 ha.
For getting the convoy lost at least once. We weren't
That's
really
funny.
lost. We had somebody in line that knew where to go.
Yeah.
But we had to give up the lead to them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Reyes Treat says, takes a village to accomplish amazing stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, hey, thanks for coming up. What is it? Just the numbers. Thanks for coming up and sharing that with us, man. You gave me goosebumps just talking about it. You did. That's cool.
That, that you guys are excited.
It's dark when you get there, and it's all lit up. Everything's lit up when you get there. It's just, and if you do go, and you go see the sites, the most important thing to remember, if you go see all the monuments at night, especially the Korean War Memorial, you have to see the Korean at night. Lincoln is phenomenal at night. World
Wow.
War II is phenomenal at night. If you're going to go during the day, but you have to go at night as well because it's just what it does to you while you're there.
My dad served in Korea, and when he saw that thing, he dropped to his knees and started crying.
Oh,
Wow.
It'll take your breath away. The Korean War Memorial in the dark.
It looks like soldiers on patrol.
In the misty fog, and they're walking through in the bushes and everything. It's
And this is real shit, man. This is real shit that happened that, the honor of all those people and how it changed his history for the better of us. That should give you goosebumps. We have what we have because of those people and because of what we're doing right now. This is what it takes to make a country great. Getting involved.
Exactly.
That's what it
people have to be
takes.
involved. It's selflessness, and you know what I mean. That's how we advance the nation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Advance each other as individuals too.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, right on. Let's see. Trucking City Media, did you have anything to add? We're going to be closing down the live here in a minute. Oh, we're way over actually. But Trucking City.
You're amazingly long tonight, but hey, it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
Yep. Yep. You,
Thanks for letting me come on. I'm glad I got to come on here. I appreciate
yeah.
it.
Glad to hear from you, Dan. Take it easy.
Me too. Dan, if you want to come back, we do lives Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. and Friday, 5 p.m. Both are Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to be, oh, okay. We're gonna be mentioning 10-4 DC here until the event, and then also having it live at the event. But we're gonna keep pushing it, trying to make it happen. So if
It's something everybody needs to do at least once. If you really care about the industry and you really want to get your voice heard, and you want to do it in a way that's group, and you want to do it in a way that actually means with the meaning of 10-4 and everything with the trucking industry, you really want to get involved in 10-4 DC.
Charles Claiborne said the same thing. He's like, you've got to go to it at least once to experience it. He said, you have to. So I haven't heard one bad thing about it yet. I mean, how could it be, right? So, I know what.
Mayberry's not this year, so you got 10-4 during Mayberry. Mayberry's canceled this year, so why not go?
Well, this is why a lot of people will come up and they say, "Oh, I got to pay my bills, inflation. I got to work 6 days a week. I can't afford to take 3, 4 days off." Well, here's the thing: nobody can afford shit anyway. So why not enjoy your life a little bit? That's how I'm living my life now.
It's fine until you can't, until you no longer can.
Life is short,
I
people.
I haven't worked in 6 weeks.
Well, life is short, you guys. We all have an expiration date. The only thing that matters is living. I'm serious. Don't think about things. Think about people and what you enjoy in life. Go ahead, Chucky. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, if you want to give me something like graphical, I mean, because I came in halfway through the conversation, so forgive me if I sound stupid, but
Can't say stupid on TikTok, brother. Sorry to interrupt you.
oh yeah, no, sorry about that. But when it comes to it, I mean, I'm willing to put out my part. Yeah, if you can get me that and like get it so that I can put it on like a transparency, I'll put it up this weekend on the show. I may not be able to offer much, but if you can forward that to me, I'll put it up at every show until need be. Just like I offered for Mike, I'll do the same for you because everything we talked about in the group meeting tonight and what I'm hearing here. I mean, I'm right on for it. I mean, we have to support each other because no one else will.
You know what, Fred? I'll send it to him. You don't worry about it. All right, I got you. I'll send it to him.
Let me know. Send me an email. I'll send people whatever they need.
And boss man, I have his email if you want it. So if that's okay, Fred.
Kick it on over to me, and like I said, I'll send emails out Monday with information for everybody.
Cool.
We got to support each other because that's how we get things done.
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
This is not a way to lift you guys up. That's what it's all about.
Right. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Up here. Frederick with oh my gosh, brain freeze. Frederick with 104dc.org. Go check it out. Come to the event. Be there, be square. This is a once in a life opportunity. We don't know what's going to happen next year. Who knows what's going to happen, right? We might be in World War, you know what? Like we don't know. This is your opportunity. Have your truck out at the mall, at the National Mall. I mean, how cool. Be able to give a speech. If you're too nervous to give a speech, but you want to write a speech, I'm sure we could find someone that'd be willing to get up there and talk about it. If they want to give me extra time, I'll do it. I mean, I'm sure we can find somebody to read it for you guys. So, Frederick, thank you so much for coming up and come back and see us.
Just add one more thing. I appreciate all your time tonight. And also, if anybody does want the other information if you go to YouTube, 104 TENFOUR DC 2026 should take you right to our commercial.
104DN.
I asked about that, right? Yeah.
Can you say it one more time?
Try to see if we can type that in the comments for you.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have done that.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
Do as we speak. So.
Hey, you guys have a good night. My phone's about to die.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming up. Let's see. Are you typing it out?
Yes.
Okay. And Anil, you're not a Danny for getting a truck. I think it's wise to try to have the American dream. We're trying to make trucking better every day so that you can make $400,000 net a year. That's what you should make. In my opinion, a company driver should make that. An owner operator should make $500,000 a year. They were in the 70s. If you exchange the currency rate, the guys were paying off their houses in 10 years. So what happened? Inflation.
I remember when my dad was trucking. We had insurance. We go in nowadays for a truck driver to have insurance is a little unheard of in a lot of cases, anyhow.
Fred, I was thinking about it 2 months ago. I was driving. You know how much we think when we drive, too much thinking. And I was sitting here thinking, like, in a year's time, how much time does the wife and I spend on going to DMV, right, to renew your license, to get your car registered, to get your car insured. You're on the phone, you're on hold, you're pressing the buttons, you're making payments every month or once every 6 months or a year. You know, just all the different things you have to do to be legal, right? To be a decent person. It's like, I'm like, I think I spend like a month a year of my actual life every year, 1 month a year, just by just being able to go work, right? Or have my home or have my credit. It's like, it's too much to me. It's too much. There's too many permits, too many licensing. It's just it's gotten out of hand. Everybody's in the pockets of a truck driver, right? Ooh, what? Hey, who wants to start a business? Oh, how can we take more money from the truck driver? Hey, let's start charging for the bathrooms. Let's create a, and you know what? We'll give you a discount. For every 5 times you go pee pee, we'll give you one free punch on your little card. You know what I mean? I mean, there's 1,000 different scams you can think of if you want to be unjust or you want to be evil. But I mean, now it's truck parking, right? For example, people don't think about it. That's $4,000 a year out of your pocket. If you're making 100 grand a year, you're paying $4,000 a month or a year for parking, right? It's just, it's out of control. Out of control. Um, Moonshine, did you have anything to add? We're gonna shut down the live here.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
If you're not following a bunch of these people that have been on here, follow them. Truckin' City Media. We was on his show on the tube the other day, listening on his podcast. You know, great show that he's got right there and everything. You know, check some of these people out. Go to our website, WeTheTruckers.com. It's one-stop shopping. You click on an advocate. All their social media accounts, they're down there at the bottom. You click on them one at a time. You can check them out. See what, you know, check them out. See what who you like, who you don't, who you want to follow. If you don't want to follow anybody, you don't have to. It's all your decision. It's just a place for people to go, so you don't have to go to this website, go to that website, go here, go there. It's all one place. So go check it out, WeTheTruckers.com. Got a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good information. Real cool place, and we're looking forward to going to 10-4 this year. So I need to start walking now so I make it there.
There you go. Yeah, you better get moving.
Phoenix.
I'm 2,400 miles away. I already got my load alert set though for to get there by the 30th, you know. Yeah. So we're good to go. Should get something good. All right, Mike. Thanks for coming in, brother. We'll see you on the next one.
Sound good?
All right, you too.
Be safe on them roads. Take care of yourself.
Amen.
Crown Express. We'll talk to y'all later.
Later. All right, Frederick, any last words, brother?
No, I think I've got it off my chest. You guys are getting me excited. I'm hoping we'll have a good year.
I think so. I think it'll be amazing. Yep.
It's the 250th, so hopefully we make it a good one.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. All right, brother. Well, thanks for coming up. And if you want to, you know, Tuesdays and Fridays, you're bored, you have nothing to do, keep coming up and we'll keep talking about it. That's what it takes sometimes, is just really pouring the information out. Sometimes reminding people, like right now, people are like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll go.
Tuesday and Friday this time, right around.
No, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. Pacific. And you're on the East Coast. So for you, 10, 11, 12, 1. For you, it's 1 o'clock Tuesday mornings Eastern, and it's 8 o'clock Eastern on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the round table you can come in there too, but that's more of a private meeting with a lot of advocates. And we're going to be reminding people anyway. I mean, saying it once is all we need, and then we'll start pushing it out. But when you come up on here, this is where drivers are watching, and this is where random drivers are getting the information also. So we'll keep pushing the message. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, brother.
Appreciate it. Thanks for all your help.
Yep, you're welcome. Thanks for getting this going. God bless.
We'll see you later, man.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, guys, that was Frederick with 104dc.org. Go check it out when you get a minute. And Trucking City Media, any last words, brother?
I'm just encouraging everybody not to lose hope. It is really easy to do just that because of the state of the economy, because of the state of politics, because of the state of how everybody is pulling for autonomous driverless trucks. Well, I got a news for you. We are not going to go away. The independent trucker represents 86% of the freight moved in this country. And as hard as these big companies try, and as hard as people at the top, all the leadership, no names involved, but as hard as they try to tell everybody else how things are done, we are here to remind you there is one road, one code that is sticking together, uniting, which is why I believe in Mike, which is why I believe in Sean and Vince, and it's why I believe the more we are activated and realize that we together can do a lot more than alone, we will happily and proudly make trucking great again. You guys are welcome to join me on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock. We host a show called Frontlines, where we go over the weekend in news, the things that matter to you, and we focus on what matters on the road. You guys are welcome to be part of that, and we are pushing to make sure that everything you need is at your fingertips. God bless you and Vince. God bless you and Sean, everybody, Michael, and what 104 DC is doing. So we got your back. We're here for you. And
Awesome.
just saying, things get rough. Just remember, keep the faith, and God willing, keep it rolling.
Amen, brother. Thanks for coming up, man. See you on the next one. All right, guys. That's Trucking City Media. You're not following all these fine folks, go and give all these people a follow. That's how you stay in contact. That's how you get more if you want more. Get involved yourself, please. It's going to take literally every American citizen to fix this country. It's not going to be just me. Like, you are powerful, yes, but we are more powerful in numbers. All the great patriots of the past all came together and worked together, and they didn't agree on everything. They probably hardly agreed on it's probably 50-50. But what they didn't do is fight each other. They came up with a way, a solution to not get everything they want. That's what most successful people, how they become successful, is not getting everything your way. That's programmed into us that we need 100% of what we want, or scream, kick, and fight like a little child. You are responsible for your feelings. I am responsible for my feelings. I can't control you. You can't control me. All you can do is be a mature adult and handle things civilly, right? Talking your problems out. That's all you can do. So 104dc.org. We're going to be there. Be there or be square. This is your chance to get your truck up on the National Mall. It's going to be amazing. You can talk if you want. Remember, we do lives every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, and Fridays, 5 p.m. Pacific. Sean and I are also going to start doing a podcast on YouTube Live, and then it'll be pre-recorded, and then you can watch it whenever you want. Trucking City Media, Boss Man, does an amazing job on YouTube as well. Go check him out, dude. His stuff looks professional, like Hollywood. It's great. I don't know how he does it. I'm gonna try to learn. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be as good as him. I'm gonna do my own style, of course, but he does amazing. Go check his stuff out. I was watching his stuff, or sorry, listening to his stuff as I was driving the other day for like 4 or 5 hours. It's some pretty good stuff. So if you got nothing to do, go check that out. Give us a follow, a subscription. We are everywhere. We go lives on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and X. But we are also on LinkedIn. We are also on True Social and Instagram. We will be going on live on Instagram once we get 10,000 followers. We're not even close yet. I think we're at about 1,500. But we're doing our best, just like anybody. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. A truck driver is supposed to be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the truck law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. First Corinthians chapter 16, verses 13 through 14 says this: Be on your guard, stand still in the faith, be courageous, be strong, do everything in love. All right? And I'm not too embarrassed to say, do everything in love as a man. You should. But also be gentle, but walk with a heavy stick. You know what that means, right? Protect yourself, protect the women and children, protect your family, and protect your neighbors. If you call yourself a man, protect your people. It is your responsibility if you are a man. Protect everyone from evil. Do not, evil only happens when good men do nothing. So, yes, you are supposed to protect. That is our primary job. It's primitive inside of us to protect our people, especially against wrongdoings. All right? Love you guys. You are family here. Remember that. You are safe here. I hope you all come up next time. For those that came up, thank you. For those that followed, thank you. For those that subscribed, thank you. For those that commented, thank you. For those that gave gifts, thank you. For those that your finger is tired from tamping, thank you. You are part of the team. You are the tip of the spear that helps us get out into the algorithm, get out into the world, and get this message out there to be genuine and to help other people. You don't hear that a lot nowadays, do you? But you're going to hear it here over and over and over. We are going to plant seeds until you're sick of us and you're tired of us, because we believe that's what it's all about. Building a trucking culture that people can be proud of, that people can have respect again and honor again, and you know what I mean? So you guys take care of yourselves. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. We wish good health, good fortune, and good everything for you. Till the next time, we'll see you later. We'll be back Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, and Fridays, 5 p.m. Pacific. And we will be doing podcasts live on YouTube that you can go back and watch at any time. Give us a little bit of time. I got to practice and do the learning curve on that. What Trucking City Media does, it takes months to learn that. It's not as easy as everybody thinks looking on social media. It's not as easy as you think. So God bless you.